Hello everyone. So this is group 24 and the project topic that we are working on is day-to-day healthcare assistance. These are my teammates, that is Anjali Shinde, Kritika Parkar and myself Ritik Jain. So this is the phase 3 presentations that we are going to demonstrate now.
Okay, so as we know that we created a day-to-day self-care assistant. So these are two dashboards, that is the user sign-in and the admin sign-in. As we go with the user sign-in, we will assign this and with the password with minimum 6 characters. So we will get a verification details to the account. So as soon as we verified, we can go and log into the user. So this is the dashboard of the user. Yeah, Vidya, can you continue?
Yeah. So the very first attribute is the chatbot. So moving towards the chatbot, herein all the users or the patients can type their health related issues and the chatbot would answer to the same. So if I would type I have cold, yeah, so the answer is you should take a Sudafed tablet after your meal. The another I would like to ask is I have a cough. Okay, so you should take a spoonful of Benadryl after your meal. The last question I would like to ask is I'm not feeling well. Oh, if in case what the chatbot answers. Okay, so the answer is okay. Can you tell me what's wrong? What are the symptoms? So yeah, accordingly we can type. Yeah, I have fever. So what kind of headache do you have? So these are the various examples. Moving towards the another section. Okay, so private support application. Here we can fill our contacts such as a name, our email address, phone number, and whatever we need to ask. Oh yeah. So yeah. So here, this is the private room wherein we can consult to a particular doctor. This is different from chatbot. Chatbot is a common thing, and here we can book appointments with the doctor. And this, after replying, would be would be displayed on the admin login page. So admin would be able to handle all the stuff. The another section is community forum. Okay, so in this section we can create blogs, like whatever health related blogs or awareness blogs we can create, and we can upload photo for the same. We can also comment on various blogs which are posted by other users. So these are the examples of blogs that we have uploaded. Yeah, and these are the comments how we can add. Yeah, so Ritik would continue further.
So the fourth section that we have is giving us updates regarding upcoming meetings and further support provided by the website. So as you can see over here, this is the upcoming meeting that I have. That is 8 November 6 p.m. and it even gives a meeting code and even some message through the doctor that we might require. Coming to the next section, that is the fifth section we have. It is the general discussion where we are connected to all the healthcare professionals or all the healthcare, the people who are concerned about healthcare through this platform. And over here, we can talk to them. We can discuss few things. We can even send images and try to get help to these people. As you can see, we are typing it over here, and the message can be sent to them and people can know over here. So this is a general discussion as we are trying to build a healthcare community out of it, and every person can join over here. Coming to the last session, that is we have public and private chat rooms. Over here, basically people can create a chat group or a chat room over here, and they can restrict it to as many people as they want. So for example, over here I'll connect a chat room. Let's say the room name, and I'll sign in over here. So as you can see, so this is the chat room that has been connected. So over here I can chat with them in a normal way through any other app that I do. The main thing over here is we can send invite link to other people. We can also lock the room. We can make the room private so that only some specific amount of people can enter the room, and we can even keep it public if we want to. So these are the few extra features that we have, and the basically the information can be kept private and limited to few people. So that was these were the six you can say six dashboards of the user login. Now Anjali will explain about the admin login.
Okay, so this was the user admin login. So as we go further with the user admin, sorry, admin. So as we can see, this is the dashboard of the admin. So as we request for a doctor using private support application, which is in user login, so we'll get the all the information of that particular user over here. So we can directly tell them what time the doctor is available, the name of the doctor or the meeting code. So we will get all the data from here, and we can send the data through this, and it will appear in the message box of the upcoming meetings and support, which is in the user login. So as we go further with the community forums, this is particularly creating a blogs and upcoming meetings, so that every user and the as well as the admin comes to know about the upcoming meetings as well as upcoming events and everything. And you can, as you can see over here, we can also comment on the blogs, as well as we can create the blogs. And as we go further, the which is the group discussion. So basically an admin can also join the user, and they can talk freely and publicly towards other users, and they can share their opinions too without sharing any personal information or the phone numbers or the contacts. As well as we also created public and private meetings for admin also, so they can um, join the discussions with the others anonymously. And we can also create a fake name as well as the room number as we want, or we want us to connect to the doctor through a public and private rooms during this. So basically we can create uh, meeting codes for a discussion without sharing any information, and we will be safe at that point too. So this was the project. And the as we talk about technical parts, so the data which we you created over, like you can see over here, the data is has been stored in this file store, cloud storages. As we can see, this is the database where all the data has been stored over here, and CRUD operation is performed. This is for the chat application. So basically this private support application is nothing but this. So they store all the information over here. This is a prescription where the data of upcoming meetings and supports has been displayed. And this is the user, as we can see. So this is the authentication request where we can see two email IDs, that which is this and this has been joined this web page or the community. And we can see over here, which is we can't see everyone's passwords, it's up to them. So this is safe as well as effective to use. So this was all about the project. Thank you.